Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Gemini for the week of July 11th, 2023. Hello, my gems. Share your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. So this week you may receive a raise or a promotion. This is a great time for career advancements. This could be a great time to be a bit efficient, to get a lot of things done today with this energy. This is a time when you get like a lot done. Superiors can find you to be very reliable and very efficient at this time with this energy. They may lead you with more responsibilities at this time. Relationships in the office should be enjoyable. You benefit through the men in your life, or you're getting along with the men in your life or around you at this time. I feel your relationships with father or those who are in authority should improve. Your perspective is changing now and broadening. You are this week quiet and more to yourself. You can be experiencing some kind of cultural lifestyle that you normally don't encounter. This is a very successful time for you in investments and financial dealings. This is a time where superiors can have an authoritative attitude. You can be involved or dealing with around you some kind of corruption or scandal happening. Authority seems to be misplaced for some of you. You will develop wisdom as you begin to understand the true meaning of what you learned. Often this is a time of isolation and contemplation. Then Neptune in retrograde in your 10th house, forming a kite energy on Tuesday. Mercury goes into Leo on Tuesday. Mars is in Virgo today, and we have a kite energy happening with Mercury conjunct with Volcanus at this time as well. And then your 8th house with Pluto in retrograde, you could be relying more on your intuition this week. You can be at the right place at the right time on Tuesday. You can be receiving some much needed good news. I feel you're very focused now because you're in a better frame of mind and you're able to see things all the way through. You are keeping more to yourself with this energy. This is a good time for research. You have the ability to get to the bottom of things or to catch people in lies at this time, or you have an easier time finding things more so than other people do. Your sense of identity is changing profoundly at this time. You may have more ambition than before. What is now something in your life is meeting with less resistance now with this energy. Also stay on the right side of the law for some of you, because Pluto is in retrograde, says quadrating your first house at this time. So you can be accident prone. You can be dealing with health issues at this time with this energy. For some of you, you could be dealing with some kind of losses, dealing with the court, either owing people money at this time with this energy, being responsible for certain things during this time period as well. This could be doing upgrades around the home with this energy here as well. For some of you, there could be some consequences to your actions. Some of you, this could be dealing with jail time, unfortunately, because Pluto's in retrograde in your 8th house. So you're gonna have to wait until Pluto goes direct in October. So around like next year, when Pluto goes into Aquarius at the end of December, you could be getting out of jail. For some of you, it just depends what's going on in your natal chart. I don't judge. Okay, I got the kitchen sink thrown at me too, so it's kind of like oy vey, and it just, I don't know. Mercury, if you see my mugshot, it's because I probably didn't do anything. I don't know what the hell I did, and this is going to be my mugshot. You know? That's how it's going to be. It's going to be like, I don't know. Mercury moves into Leo. Mars moves into Virgo. I talk about it on the monthly horoscope. Mercury's conjunct with Volcanus at this time, and it's going to be in your 3rd house of communications. So for some of you, this could be an exciting period for you. You could be bubbly and optimistic and throwing yourself into your work. You could be very productive at this time. You're prone to slights and missed opportunities. Your mental concentration is increased. There is more emphasis on attention to details in your communications. You may have problems communicating with relatives, for some of you. Mercury conjunct with Volcanus again is forming a kite energy all this week, and so we're dealing with the same energies from last week as well. This is a good time for communications and mental tasks. Negotiations are often clear and to the point. Sometimes this creates nervous energy. Business is picking up. The phone is very busy. You could be on the phone more than usual. You may be busier more than usual running errands around town. You'll probably get a lot of phone calls and correspondence to deal with. A good time for starting a new study. You're gaining love and support support from others in your life, and other people in your life could be supporting you either financially or emotionally supporting you on your new endeavors that you are having at this time. You do benefit through other people. Venus in Leo is not well aspected in your third house of communications. You could be trying to get out of a relationship at this time. You may not be getting along with a relationship. There could be infidelity. You could be emotionally crushing on somebody. You could be over this relationship because you could be feeling oppressed in the relationship and that you don't like to be told what to do at this time. For others of you, could be fighting with siblings, and live-in relationships could suffer. You could be butting heads with neighbors, or this could be a situation here. You could be involved with an on-again, off-again love relationship, and the two of you could be back on or back off. It depends what's going on in your chart. You could be butting heads with people that live outside the home, and you can be more quiet into yourself and keeping more with your feelings at this time. You're not opening up to other people at this time because you may not like what other people have to say to you. So you could be ghosting other people or just not on speaking terms for them at this time. With this energy, this is a great, and then Venus is also quintiling your ascendant in your first and third house. You could get your flirt on, a great time to mingle if you're single. You could be receiving a lot of attention at this time. Somebody that you have a crush on at this time could be noticing you, or you two could be flirting or going on a date with each other. This tends to be a time period here with Venus trining Chiron that people can be a bit more generous with you because it's in the 11th and 3rd house. So people tend to go above and beyond for you, or you benefit through family, groups, or organizations here going above and beyond for you. This is also a great time for social networking or any kind of group participation that you may be in, or if you're giving like a speaking arrangement, this could be a good time for speaking arrangements at this time, or anything to do with podcasts or collaborations with those in media and social media. Friday, the Lilith moon goes back into Leo, so we're going to experience the same energies as last week, so this is change, so careful with this energy. You need to allow other people into your life at this time. Uranus is sesquadrating Ceres at this time in the 5th and 12th house. You're really pushing other people away. For some of you, you're really challenging other people. Other people could find you to be very manipulative at this time as well, and you're making it hard to be vulnerable with them with this energy because you're not listening, because you tend to be more about your freedom at this time, or you could be fighting about financial security, or you could be more about your freedom, and it's not happening for you at this time. You're kind of taking it out on other people and using them as emotional punching bags and chasing other people away from you. So this can be missed opportunities with others. Allow other people to help you. Allow other people to express themselves to you if they are angry that they're dealing with your financial burdens or whatever burden that they're dealing with you at this time. Allow them to be frustrated. I don't blame them. Money's tight now, so, and it's not the easiest time. And this could also be you. And try to be about bigger picture, about how many times other people have helped you and when they ask for help from you. You could also be dealing with like a symbiotic relationship where you could be living under somebody's roof and they could be requesting things from you as well with this energy. So try to be about bigger picture when it comes to this energy here. I feel for some of you here, you do not like to be vulnerable at this time. So you can be more quiet into yourself at this time and withholding information from other people with this energy. And I feel like for some of you, you may very quickly disconnect from loved ones or a new love relationship at this time because either they're getting too close or they seem a little bit too clingy to you at this time. Alrighty. So the first card I come up with is the Page of Wands. This is new beginnings. I'm hearing some kind of aftermath. So this could be some kind of new beginning after your aftermath or whatever situation that you had. So this could be things getting better at this time, whatever challenges that you had to go through this week, I feel like, or hurdles from last week that you had to go through, I feel like this is a recovery period for you. The Knight of Swords, things begin to transpire and happen very quickly for you. I feel also with this energy here that somebody could be lying to you at this time or lying on their resume. So make sure that you check people's resumes out at this time and do background checks on others, because all is is not what it seems. Be careful with online scams this week, or somebody trying to talk you out of your money at this time. The 7 of coins, something heavy on your mind is yes, but I feel like you may have lessons with this situation here that's heavy on your mind. And I feel like this person is lying to you as well, or not telling you all the truth or the whole truth, just telling you half truths. So yes to it, but you're going to have lessons with this situation and you're going to be deceived. Okay, so all is not what it seems. The 2 of Cups, you probably need to ask for help from others, and other people can emotionally support you or financially support you at this time. Like I said, they might yell and scream at you, but let them, because you could be costing them money, and this probably is money that they were trying to save for themselves, so because it's hard to save money nowadays. Alrighty, the 2 of Coins, you can be reconnecting with people from your past. So if you need help, reconnect to other people from your past with this energy, like family that you haven't spoken to in a while with this energy. The 2 of Swords, you can be more quiet into yourself this week with this energy. This more of time of introspection and reflection with this energy. You could be just focusing on you. When you speak, other people listen, and this would be a great time for you to give other people expertise, advice, or wisdom, because you're very observant at this time. For some of you, this could be new love coming in, but you're very scared to fall in love. You're very scared to date at this time. You want to date, but at the same time, you don't want to date. I'm kind of there too. The 3 of Coins, I don't know. I hear burning bridges and building them. So you could be reconnecting with somebody from your past after you burnt the bridge with them. And this is somebody that you had a falling out with. I think that you have probably false friends around you at this time. And because for some of you, the South Node is in your 5th house at this time, which I talk about in your on your Facebook, which I talk about on if I can get the words out on the monthly horoscopes. This could be a time period here where you could be reconnecting with people that you had a nasty falling out with this energy, and kind of just seeing what they're up to at this time. And I feel like you just want to be around people that you once had a good rapport with and stuff like that, so I feel like you have a lot of lessons with the friendships at this time. The Queen of Coins, okay, investment opportunities are coming up for some of you here. A great time for money. The Queen of Wands, there could be another source of income coming up for some of you here with this energy. For some of you, somebody is going through the same situation that you're in at this time with this energy, and I feel like they're learning the same lessons that you learned, and this could be the lessons with the friends and seeing who their friends are at this time, or not realizing what you said was true. Okay, so some people have to go through certain experiences, but you've seen what happened because you've been through this experience, but they don't want to, I'm hearing they don't want to agree with you about it. They don't want to commiserate with you. Okay, they don't want you to be proving them right at this time. For some of you, could be dealing with legal battles at this time. I see a legal team coming up, so it's coming, and I feel like you could be defending the defendant, all right, or something like that. All right, so I see that happening for you. For some of you, be careful with if you work on pipelines or laborers or flaggers, okay, because I feel like it could be a difficult time for your work. Or if you work in doctor's offices too, and you deal with radiation and stuff like that, be a bit more vigilant about what you're doing at this time with this energy, because you can get yourself sick or hurt, God forbid, with this energy. I do see a turn of events coming up for you as well with this energy. Alrighty, the Death card, real turn of events happening, some real changes happening. This is a transformative energy time for you. So I feel like this week you could be finding out who your friends are and who aren't your friends at this time. Promises made to you at this time could be quickly broken with this energy, so you may have to get a plan B, and that's probably why you're reaching out to other people at this time. The Ten of Swords, you can be more of a skeptic at this time, not the time to be. But you can be more of a skeptic, and you have a difficult time now seeing the bright side of things with this energy, as certain things are not working out as planned. Okay, I feel like this is a difficult energy time for you financially. You could be dealing with a lot of financial burdens at this time, and you're unable to keep on top of things, or you're unable to keep a hold of your money during this time period. Okay, I feel for some of you here, I feel that certain relationships are are getting stronger at this time, because all the adversity that you're going through or this person is going through is bringing you closer. For some of you, this could be a potential love relationship that could be forming here, because this person, you have to rely on this person so much. Okay, for some of you here, not the best week. Expect delays with this energy. A lack of progress could be happening with this energy here. For some of you, you could be reevaluating your career direction because you're not seeing growth. You know, all the planets are in retrograde. This is like the worst time of year. Alrighty. And then when Venus goes retrograde next week, you know, so stay tuned. I do talk about that, and, you know, check out your daily horoscopes. And if you want a reading with me, the link is in the description box in the video, on this video below. Okay, this is a time of creating your own reality. You're delving into certainty for some of you here when it comes to certain things that you want. You're fighting for certain things that you want at this time. You're not giving up on certain things that you want with this energy as well. Okay, so I see that happening for you. The Ace of Swords, recognition and success is coming your way. Clarity is happening for you with this energy. Okay, I do feel like for some of you here, this could also be a time for business picking up. All right, this could be at the end of the week. Now, I do see a lot of laborers on here working with your hands. Okay, for some of you, you do well working with your hands. This could be dealing with a hobby where you work with your hands. For some of you, you're getting ready to go back to school. Those of you who are teachers, and I see you working with youth or doing coaching at this time with this energy. For some of you, this could be a great time for children therapy, or taking your children to see therapy at this time, or getting extra help before they go back to school with this energy as well. For others of you, this is you bored and seeking new challenges, reevaluating your career direction, wanting to quit. This is the Nine of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer. I see something about self-management. The Hermit card, nines, endings are coming up to you. You are definitely a hermit. You prefer to be by yourself, or you're just keeping more to yourself. Like I said, you're just like more quiet, like the astrology said. The nine on the hermit, you know, you're closing certain chapters in your life, certain things that you have to do alone with this energy as well. So, you know, you may not be receiving as much financial help at this time, because certain things you have to do by yourself. The Hierophant card brings about changes at this time to you. I feel like for some of you, this is a time of introspection. So really, like a little bit of things that's happening, like a little bit of progress is happening, but not as much as you like. Okay, so everything is a process at this time. Pluto in retrograde is definitely giving you some learning experience and some life lessons at this time that are being thrown at you with this energy here. Alrighty, I do feel like you're dealing with a group and organization this week. I feel like you're over the group and organizations or certain systems, you know, like housing system you could be over with, or social services you could be over with at this time with this energy. For others of you, you could be walking away from family, or you want to make yourself more self-reliant at this time and less dependent on family with this energy, or you just want to walk away from certain relationships because it's too much responsibility. I do see new age things. For some of you, you could be delving into new age thinking at this time, or delving into new religions and seeing what works for you with this energy here, and experimenting with different things at this time. I do see new research. You're very curious about holistic thinking or metaphysics at this time. For some of you, you have a great level of self-control happening for you with this energy. I feel like you're taking better care of yourself at this time. The Five of Cups, this is dealing with shoulda, woulda, couldas, regrets, what ifs, separation or loss is coming up at this time with this energy. Alrighty, so you're it's like that Cher song, if I could turn back time. You know, that's what's going on. The Four of Wands, I do feel like you're more about your stability and your financial security at this time, or trying to create stability to yourself. You could be staying more to yourself with this energy. The Temperance card, I do feel like there's some beautiful energy coming up to you. You're more about your sanity at this time. You're not so quick to make big decisions in your life. Whatever decisions happen, it's going to be like something that the universe brings or other people bring to you at this time. This is a time of challenges in your life that bring catalysts for change in your life. Okay, you could be standing still like me, and then boom, change happens. You know, and it's like, what the hell? All right, so it could be something like that happens, but it's there because it's supposed to create humility, make you less selfish, make you more grateful. Gratitude is the attitude. The Hangman card, a time of introspection with this energy here, a time of being cautious with this energy, something heavy on your mind with this energy as well that could lead to great change. So it's going to be a difficult, challenging situation with this energy. Endings coming up to you. So this could be you thinking about leaving a situation. And again, it's a catalyst for change, emotional growth or spiritual growth at this time. It's a Pluto energy as well. So you're definitely going to go through Pluto energy this week. So expect the unexpected at this time. You're manifesting something in your life. So for better or for worse, it's going to change you with this energy. For some of you here, I feel like you could be dealing with somebody that's very confusing. You may have, again, like I said before, you have lessons with other people. Be careful with your giving energy this week. You could be duped by somebody. Somebody could be catfishing you or taking financial advantage of you. The Queen of Cups, I feel this week you may need to just go with the flow at this time. For some of you here, this could be a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy as well. And the Two of Wands, I feel like you're very cerebral and in your head about things with this energy. I love you, my gems. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. Kisses.